Hey there, Virgo. Happy birthday to all my Virgos, my August Virgos and my September Virgos. If you haven't had your birthday yet, I wish you the absolute best. Thank you for all of you who did remember my birthday and sent me messages, sent me, the gift cards. I absolutely appreciate you guys so much. I know I've been a little bit MIA. My schedule has changed significantly, and I'm trying to, rebalance myself to make as many videos for you guys as I possibly can, and, still handling all my responsibilities here. Adulting can be hard sometimes. Anyway, so happy birthday. I wish you guys the absolute best, your solar return. With this new moon in Virgo that we had August 30th. Wow, new beginnings. That was your opportunity for planting the seeds, starting over, cleaning the slate, from whatever it was that you felt maybe was stagnant. I do feel that for so many of you, the channeled messages that I'm getting right now, I do feel that so many of you just kind of said, you know what? Why have I been digging my heels into something that isn't for my highest good? I feel as though some of you have had that realization of, what am I fighting for? Why am I fighting to keep something that isn't for my highest good? It's like that click. It just clicked in your mind, and you realize, you know what? No, I deserve better. I'm going to do better for myself. Whether it's a job, a home, a relationship. Some of you, I feel like, need that change of scenery. Some of you, honestly, I feel like some of you are just like dropping those 10 of wands that some of you have been feeling for so long, and you realize, wow, it has been unnecessary bullshit. And sometimes Virgos tend to do that to themselves, right? Guilty. So, with your birthday, if you haven't gotten to that point, as I'm saying, I feel that so many of you, as you approach your solar return, you're very happy birthday. You will start to reflect upon the past year, and maybe some of you the past few years, and for some of you maybe even the past 6 months, that have just been this huge change in your life. When you think about everything that has happened to you the last 6 months to a year, for some of you, I'm hearing 3 years have been significant. You realize how much you've grown, how much you've changed. Your tolerance for bullshit and pettiness is like, you know what? I'm very understanding. I'm very, flexible, but you no longer tolerate as much as you used to. You've had people, places, things, situations, work environments, toxic places, people that have just run you down to the ground, that just, over and done with. You've learned your lesson. So many of you have. And if you haven't just yet, trust me, my Virgo friends, you're on that path. So we're going to, just an FYI, a quick little announcement. I am going to change the format a little bit, as I want to bring to you more readings to you, although I have a lot of changes going on in my personal life. The videos will be a little bit shorter now, so that I can bring you a variety. I know so many of you have reached out to me wanting to do career and finance, job, money, things like that. So this will be your general reading with the angel answer card, and we will also pull Angels of Abundance card, and we'll take a look at that. Your love reading will be separate. Now, if your general reading turns into a love reading, I'm going to just leave it at that, because so many of you kind of have a mixture of both, and depending on, for all those that I am reading for, your energies tend to change. And as my subscribers continue to grow, thank you so very much for those of you that have supported me, especially my day oneers. Thank you guys. I absolutely appreciate you like you cannot even imagine. I am so humbly blessed to have so many good people following me, that have subscribed to me, And I just appreciate you so, so much. So if you're new to me, welcome. I hope this resonates. I hope you stick around and double tap that subscribe bell so that you are alerted and notified of when I upload. Like I said, this will be general and with your career and finance. So let's see what September has for you. Also, I am going to pull a couple extra cards for you for my Virgos as your birthday blessing oracle messages. Okay, so let's see, September 2019 for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and let's see, yeah, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, because I'm not doing love reading here. So September 2019, what can Virgo expect for September 2019? Overall message, please, most important message. I feel that so many of you, have been waiting on some news. Whatever it may be, it will happen within the next few weeks. If you're waiting on a job, if you're waiting on relocating, if you're waiting on news of any kind. For some, I feel it's though contracts, documents. I feel some of you may have submitted some documentation, some paperwork. You're trying to, whether it's apply for something, you're not quite sure if you submitted everything correctly. You have a little bit of a doubt. Some of you have huge doubt. You're kind of stressed out. You're like, this response from these people can't come soon enough. For some of you, it's like medical. Like you're waiting on lab results. I also feel, and I'm hearing, if you applied for a loan, you're also, someone here is looking for like a business location. I don't know too much about, scouting out business locations or anything like that. So I can only tell you, try and interpret the messages that I get. I do feel that within the next few weeks, all of you, whatever messages, response, outcome you are waiting on, it will happen within the next few weeks, and you can bet your butts it'll be successful. I do feel as though whatever the outcome, although some of you are like, no freaking way, that's not what I wanted. It wasn't, that wasn't the outcome that I wanted. Trust and believe that the universe has your best interest at heart. It will be for your highest good. Why? Because maybe you were dead set on a specific outcome and the universe is like, oh, honey, no, think bigger, think greater. I did have the 8 of Cups fly out. I will take it. So some of you are thinking of moving forward in a specific direction. If you're thinking of moving away, there is the 9 of Wands. If you're thinking of moving, relocating, I did say that in the beginning because I do feel some of you are thinking about relocating. There's another 8 there. Relocating jobs, homes. Some of you are thinking of purchasing or, just moving altogether. You're a little bit stuck in your head about it though. Like you're just not sure if you're able to manifest the outcome you want. Some of you are like, maybe I'm not ready to buy a house yet. And so you're busy looking for a rental. I'm hearing if you're worried about whether or not you can handle it or maintain it, go ahead and do it. Don't be stuck in your head. Also, I have to say this, for those of you that are looking for a business location or just a new home, like a relocation of some sort, it can also apply to a job, but I'm not really feeling that as much as I am for home and business. I do feel like some of you are looking at like retail businesses, like you want to open up your own place. I'm also hearing like a bakery. And some sort of like daycare community center type thing. Like I see it like it's a family counseling community center. I'm seeing like the little daycare tables, little chairs. You don't know if your knees can handle sitting down on those little tiny kinder chairs on a little tiny table. those kidney tables almost. So I can see it very clearly. Some of you that are really thinking of opening something like this, it is bright white, lots of windows, vertical blinds, and I see very colorful environment, very kid-like, like a family counseling center. It's very inviting to children. So some of you may be thinking of starting something like that, and you've hit some roadblocks along the way. And so you're afraid that it's not going to manifest. I don't want you to be afraid that it won't manifest. You will be hearing some sort of communication and clarity. Some of you aren't thinking big enough. You're like, maybe I should just start small because I got to make sure I have enough money to survive and succeed, and maybe I won't be able to. Don't shortchange yourself. Some of you are destined for much greater, and you're thinking, oh, I'm not ready for that just yet. Look into it. I'm hearing that there are programs out there that can help you. Offers being made, offers coming in. It can be, for some of you, offers, location that you love that maybe you thought you weren't going to be able to get. Some of you maybe even heard back and they were like, I don't think this is the right fit for you. I don't think this is going to work out for us. But you end up hearing back from them. I do see new beginnings here, walking away from the old, starting anew. And I feel as though some of you have gone through so much shit that you're just like, I don't know. I feel so burnt out, so run down. I don't know if I'm in the right place to start something new, to move to a new place. I don't know if I can afford this amount of rent, this in a mortgage. I don't know if I can handle the responsibility of buying a home. I don't know if I'm ready to start a new business. Think bigger and do your research. Start asking around. For some of you, you may need to communicate with this type of mentor, friend, partner, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, someone who can think more clearly and logically, or this is the energy that you would need to, embody. Because what I'm seeing here with the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords, as well as the Magician, right? So you're kind of stuck in your head about being able to move forward, and you're like, no, I really want to do this. You go from flip-flopping, from saying, yes, I have what it takes to start a business. Yes, I have what it takes to move. Yes, I have what it takes to buy a home. And you sit there with the Virgo mind that you have, thinking and overthinking about certain scenarios, making sure you have your bases covered, cross the T's and dot the I's. And at the same time, you are very guarded of your money. Now, if this is an investment that is giving you, the heebie-jeebies about like, maybe I shouldn't be doing it, then trust your gut. Always trust your gut. Sometimes you got to trust your gut more than you trust your mind, because your mind will keep you trapped in lack mentality, in self-imposed prison. Write things down, bullet point that, list it. What are the pros and cons? Are you overthinking certain scenarios? Sometimes you need to cut out the emotional side of your brain and think it through logically. Let go of the rough road that you've had in your past. Learn from whatever it was that you had to learn from, but don't let it hold you back from your greatest success, from starting something new, because I do see success coming to you, an offer that's being made, whether you're making an offer to purchase a new business, purchase a new home. It is new beginnings, and it will manifest very quickly. Within the next few weeks, you will get the response that you have been waiting on. One more card, please. Okay, there it is. The Hierophant. So, and it did come out in reverse. I do feel as though the way that you would get to this success will be in a non-traditional way. People say you've got to get a business plan, a business loan, get some, do this, do that. There's protocols in place for specific reasons. However, I feel as though for some of you that are trying to or thinking of starting your new business, whatever it may be, you're just like, I can't apply for a business loan. I don't even have a business plan. They're not going to give me money. Just, sometimes you just got to jump in. And I feel as though some of you do. Same thing with buying a home. I'm not ready. I don't have the money. My credit score isn't what it should be. I've got too much debt. I don't know if I can maintain a home, Sometimes we have to do things the backwards way. Sometimes we need to get out there and find those programs that will assist us, help us to start a business. There are so many loan programs, business workshops, things like that. I don't know where, you'll have to Google it, but I know that it's out there. I hear people buying homes with $1,500 down payment and home buying assistance. I mean, sign me up for that, right? And sometimes we hold ourselves back because sometimes you think there is no way that can happen. You are blocking your own abundance. You're closing yourself off. Let this pentacle loosen up a bit. You have what it takes to start the business, to move out of wherever it is you need to move, to buy your home, to rent a home, to buy a car, to go back to school, whatever it may be. I do see new beginnings here. Regardless of what you may have gone through in the past, I'm hearing some of you may have lost a home and you're like, there's no way someone's going to let me buy another home. And boom, you hear of a program like some sort of forgiveness thing or whatever it may be. If you're going things the traditional way, I'm here to tell you that's not the way to do it. There are less than conventional methods and programs out there that are like these little hidden gems that you got to jump out there and really look for them. And so with that in mind, let's see what the angels of abundance have in store for you. So, like I said, some of you that have been thinking of starting a new business, maybe you have a side job, right? You do something on the side while you work your full-time job and you think you really want to jump into this full-time. You're not ready. You don't have what it takes. Sometimes that moonlighting, that part-time job, that side project, it becomes a way of income, your soul income, because you love it. You're so passionate about it. You just know this cannot fail me because this is what I am meant to do. This is where, excuse me, the divine has guided me through. Give me 1 second. So for some of you, that success comes through your second job, your passion, your part-time job. Some of you do something on the side. For example, this is my moonlighting. This is my part-time job. I work full-time, but I love to read for you guys. And so, hey, maybe I will be a reader full-time. Have courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. So perhaps it's posting up on your social media, hey, anybody know of any of these type of programs, or anybody have any, realtors, any, business people, any, whatever it is that you're looking to start. You may never know where that help will come from. A friend of a friend that replies to your post, to your story, or wherever it is that you posted says, hey, you know what? I've got a relative, I've got a friend, or my neighbor works at such and such place. I bet they can help you. When people step in and offer you help, don't be afraid to accept it. That is divine intervention. It comes to you in the least likely of ways, of opportunities. Sometimes we think it will only come in a very specific manner, but you have to be open to receiving whatever it is. Some of you, it may be in a form of a tarot reading, right? Here I am reading for you and trying to encourage you to, get out there. Look for the help that you need, whatever it is that you've been wanting to do. You look for that assistance that you need. Some of you don't do it or won't do it because you need to face your financial fears. You are absolutely afraid to jump into your moonlighting, into your part-time job. I know as a Virgo, you really need that reassurance, and I feel as though there is so much out there for you that within the next few weeks will bring you such huge success. And I'm really feeling like it's going to happen to you much faster than you anticipated. So let's see these magical messages from the fairies. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So we were about to go into the fall. Winter's around the corner. That would be around the holidays. Flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. Some of you here are wanting to start like your own intention oils. If you're an herbalist, I feel as though there are some of you also that have been thinking of using flowers and herbs in a less than conventional way. You start an Etsy shop, or you're thinking of doing it, but I'm hearing you start an Etsy shop. Instagram and Etsy. Whatever it is that you are thinking of creating, this is a hobby of yours. This is something that you have a love for, an interest for. Intention oils, intention candles. I'm hearing herbs and flowers. That becomes very popular for you very quickly. I feel as though word will spread of your product, of your services, because your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. Didn't I just say that a little while ago? I absolutely have faith. I trust and believe in the universe. I trust the process. I know that whatever happens or doesn't happen is for my highest good. And that is how, we need to think. I'm not saying throw caution to the wind. I'm not saying, don't use your logical side, of course. Think smarter, not harder. I'm going to pull messages from your angels. Sorry about that little pause. I was trying to figure out which oracle deck to pull. So, Angel Maya, schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels would guide you and help you with this process. Yes, yes, and yes, right? Angel Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Now, those of you that have been having trouble conceiving, I do feel as though you will be hearing some great news soon. I also feel that for some of you, because I keep hearing like home, relocation, ownership, renting, sorry if you can hear that honking. I do feel that for some of you that you're worried about providing for your family, whether it's the moonlighting job, the part-time job, or buying a new home, moving into another home. Wow, you guys, you just don't know. Like, I just got the chills, the goosebumps right now. I feel that so many great things are coming to my fellow Virgos. This is amazing. What is the overall outcome and advice here for you? And look, 4 of Pentacles, you're still holding on to your money. Knight of Swords, 4 of Swords. So, as much as you want to rush into, you know, making some sort of decision, I feel that those of you that are afraid to, you don't want to make any hasty decisions, which is why you're holding on to the 4 of Pentacles. You know that taking a break and really thinking about everything, planning everything out is probably what you need to do, what you need to, you know, go through in order to loosen up these Pentacles. 4 is of balance. A number of balance where you've gone past the 2 and, you know, a bit of the instability as you progress onto what's for your highest good. Look at that with the Fool card. You have new beginnings, I'm telling you guys. And you've got great news coming to you. So much love, passion, I mean, stability. I just feel it in my bones, you guys. You have new beginnings, happy outcomes, new jobs, new business opportunities, new money coming in. If you're worried about, you know, missing something on whatever these contracts, these documents, this paperwork, whether you're missing, you know, the credit score, the credit history, whatever it may be, you guys, you need to think outside the box. The help is out there for you guys, and it's going to bring you an amazing amount of abundance. Thank you guys so much. If you like this reading, please hit the like, share, comment, subscribe button. Please, you know, hit the like button. Thank you guys very much. And I appreciate you guys so, so much. I wish you guys the absolute best. Wishing you all a very, very happy birthday. Your love reading is coming up next. Thanks again. Take care. Bye.